How's everyone out there? Today is Thursday, uh, July 11th, 2019. It is approximately 9:24 p.m. in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Wherever you guys are in the world at this present time, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and everything is a-okay with you guys, with yourselves and your family as well. Uh, I'm just going to do a brief video. It won't be long, maybe less than 3 minutes, no more. Well, maybe less than 4 minutes. I want to talk a little bit about Shaka Zulu, the movie Shaka Zulu on Netflix. When I was a kid, I saw Shaka Zulu for the first time, and I watched it with my parents, and I really didn't understand it. It was kind of scary to me, because it was the violence and the witchcraft and the naked women. With that, well, I kind of like that. I like the titties and stuff flying everywhere when I was a kid. I really liked the titties, and the women were beautiful. I mean, they were beautiful. They had nice skin. I mean, black women are beautiful, period. And even as a child, seeing that movie, I was like, wow, those women are beautiful, beautiful black chocolate skin and titties and all that. But I digress. I'm getting off point. But the violence in itself within the movie kind of frightened me as a child. And I didn't understand the dialogue really so much. My vocabulary was pretty much limited. And but now, through the years of studying, graduated from high school and going to college, I've drastically, incredibly increased my vocabulary. So I just got done watching Shaka Zulu on Netflix just yesterday. I think it's like I think it's like 10 episodes. 10 episodes miniseries, but they break it down in like 10 segments. I watched it and it was good. I really grasped what they were saying. I picked up on the vocabulary. It was really, to be honest with you, it's like 12th grade. Uh, uh, 12th grade, maybe 2 years of college vocabulary, college, level vocabulary. Uh, the English, the white people were speaking their English, their I guess their so-called superior intellect or superior vocabulary, but you know, it wasn't very hard to really break it down. But as a kid, it was difficult. But I'm gonna say this: Shaka Zulu was a great warrior, a very very strong warrior. He was a strong warrior. So I advise you guys to watch Shaka Zulu on Netflix. Uh, and you probably have seen it when you were younger, but if you watch it now, you really grasp the true understanding of Shaka Zulu, of the meaning of the movie. He was a great Zulu warrior, and he really established a great Zulu nation. And the British and the Dutch, invaded South Africa, and the Zulus were really, and they still are very powerful to this day. The Zulu nation is still very powerful, and they fought a fierce battle against the British. And I'm not even gonna say they were defeated, to be honest with you, because they never gave up. They continued to fight, and even to this day they're still fighting. And basically, the Zulus were instrumental in terms of forcing the white man's hand and forcing white people to basically forcing them to the table and to broker a diplomatic deal, uh, you know. But the way I see it, man, the battle continues, the war continues, the struggle continues, because white people are still trying their best to control Africa, South Africa, and throughout Africa, period. And then now you got the Chinese are coming in, and they're trying their best to control the motherland, and that has to come to an end. Africans really are black people, period, all over the world, from the mother continent to those of the diaspora, have to really work really together and strive to bring about liberation on a global scale. But it definitely has to happen on the continent, on the mother continent. Very vital, very vital. It has to happen. So, like I said, watch the movie Shaka Zulu. The ending was very disturbing. It was sad because I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, those of you who haven't seen Shaka Zulu, but check it out. But just the ending was sad, and I don't like it. And it's kind of indicative of what's going on the continent to this day, in terms of African politics. And shit's gotta change. Shit's gotta change. The brainwashing shit gotta stop. Or maybe I gave away the plot. I don't know, but let's just say the movie did not end well. But the way the movie ended, it really brought about. It created a new generation of warriors. So Shaka Zulu really created in spite of the tragic event that happened to certain people within the Zulu nation, their efforts and their sacrifices have already awakened or created the next generation, or next multi-generational warriors that were instrumental in terms of bringing about somewhat an end, or majority end, to the apartheid system in South Africa. And like I said, the struggle continues. It continues to this day, but it's a matter of time when the entire continent will be liberated from white rule and from Asian rule. Or you see, they gotta wake up. Africans gotta wake up. They have to wake up, because you cannot trade one colonial power for another. You know what I'm saying? You cannot trade one outside force, or one invader for another invader. So, black folks are God's chosen people. We are the true Israelites. We are the true chosen people. And that day will come when the rest of us will realize that we are God's chosen people. We are the true Israelites. We are the original Jews. That's why we're catching so much hell. The African Holocaust, the Black Holocaust, is more devastating than any other Holocaust that has happened upon Mother Earth, upon this earth. The Holocaust, the Jewish Holocaust, was devastating, but never, ever, ever, it doesn't even come close to the African Holocaust or the Black Holocaust. The Holocaust of the Native Americans here in North America doesn't even come close to the African American or the African or the Black Holocaust. Now, I went over my 4 minutes. I said it would only be 3 minutes, and I'll say 4 minutes the most. We're at 9 minutes and 16 seconds. 9:16. I'm about to end it right now. You guys be good. Check out Shaka Zulu, man. Peace. Because we're part of the Zulu Nation. We're warriors, man. We're black warriors.